of the day to you. Now, I started a series talking about 4 things that I consider very crucial and critical if we must start reducing our housing deficit and start churning out houses in the numbers that will require them as a nation. If you've not been watching, I would encourage you to watch my first series where I talked about the need for us to have the housing type, okay, that will be fit and suit our own environment, okay, and also be able to address our problem, okay. And we can have these, representing the various maybe geopolitical zone or something, but we must have the Nigerian house type, and I credited the federal government for going in that direction, okay. I also talked about the second one. I talked about the financing and the need for us to address the supply and the demand side of the industry and not just concentrate on one side, just talking about mortgage. And the fact that even on the supplies, on the demand side, we need multi-headed, hydra approach. And it's not just one solution would solve all the problems. Okay? So it's not just mortgage, it's not just going to be cooperative, it's not just going to be all of this. It's a blend of all of these things together. I would encourage you to watch that. Now today, I'll be talking about the third thing. If we settle the issue of house type, if we settle the issue of financing, then we need to start churning out houses. But have you realized that if we are as a nation going to start churning out houses currently in the numbers that we require, we don't have the built industry experts to do that. We don't have the white collar, we don't have the blue collar, we don't have the unskilled in the numbers that we may require them. And that may pose a challenge. So scalability is also a challenge in this country, and we need to look at that. And what really hinders that? Competencies are lacking. Required competencies are lacking. Okay, for our white collar people, our professionals, for our blue collar, for even our artisans. On most sites, I'm sure you noticed, we use a lot of neighboring country workmen, okay, to work on our sites because our local people are not good as such at what they do. For those of them that have remained in the trade or in the handiwork that they apprenticed, okay. So I'm saying that we need to come up with a system, a model, a nationally acceptable way to, city and guilds and all of that used to exist. So what stops us from having a way of schooling and training workmen and then grading them, okay, having them reviewed and having a place where you can always select good hands so that we can encourage people to go in this profession and not abusing or stigmatizing these people, because blue collar jobs, I tell you, is also very well reckoned with in any developed part of the world. And so we should not look down on the carpenter or somebody that is a menstruary or something. We shouldn't look down on people, okay, welder and all of that. These jobs are required, and they are required on site, okay, and plumber and all of that. So I encourage us that we need to develop our competencies. The professionals need to develop their competencies. The blue collar people need to develop their competencies. The little or non-skilled people also need to develop their competencies so that we can have the numbers we require professionally, okay, in terms of manner, in terms of manpower required, okay, to be able to tackle this issue in the proportion that we have it. Because 17 million housing deficit is no joke if we are going to really start to reduce that number. I was passing through a site recently with a senior friend, and I just made a comment observing that project. How come project just take forever in this country? We've been to other parts of the world, we've seen other projects. They will announce the finish date and it will finish that way. And most of the projects that we're talking about also is not just for finance issue. Yes, I know some have finance issue, but there are those that the finance is there, but still the project just run into issues. And he said some things that are very profound. One, he said, well, we lack the know-how in terms of project management. Sometimes on some of these sites, you see, these people managing these sites don't have the required competence to really effectively manage them and to be able to foresee glitches and all of that, and make sure that they are handled before they occur. Things like that, okay? We need to improve on that. And he also said, well, the corruption element is also there. Because somebody may be thinking really that if he does not stay longer than is required, drag the project longer than he has said, he may not have basis to come up with, some adjustments in cost and all of that, okay? So, how do we continue to do that? We need to deal with that issue and begin to address our competencies and have pride and start to get pride and having pride in being able to be on the project and deliver and make sure that it's delivered to time, it's delivered to quality, it's delivered to budget or even under budget. These are the things that we need to start priding ourselves as professionals, and I call on all the professional organizations to begin to look in this direction, in training people, in coming up with systems of rating people, of qualifying people, of absorbing new people into the fold and making sure that there is a schooling system, okay, that will produce, better equipped professionals in the industry. Till I come your way next time, I remain yours sincerely, Debo Adejana, in the business of helping you sack your